Hey, this is DK. I know that was a weird start, but I'll tell you what's up later. But for now, this is my display I set up, and I still have a lot more to build, I just don't have time for it. And I also got these brand new display wash-free airbrush. You basically connect these paint bottles to an airbrush using a needle. And I currently have no desk to work on because it's outside painting my kitchen cabinet. I also have 3 MGSD and other RGMG stuff to build. I really have to get on those MGSD. Okay, let's get to the main point. This is my new hobby. This is something I can do it on my phone, do it on my computer. I don't need any prep to start this thing. That's why it became kind of my hobby. You know, I used AI tool like many other people, like asking question using Gemini or ChatGPT, and this was what I did. And when I first tried Claude, I asked the question, how are you better than Gemini? And I started asking like regular question, trying to solve household issue, fixing three-way switches, just regular question and answer, like things you could probably do Google and take your time search for it. But at one point, I wanted to make an app, and this was my first question. I want to make a game, web-based game. What are my limitations? It gave me all the listings. I know a little bit of coding because I studied back in like college. I was like, okay, HTML, CSS, whatever. I might have to code a little. So I'm asking next question. I'm thinking about semi-action, but mostly simulation. It gives me another prompt. And this was a little different. Claude started asking questions like what setting, what core, how active is this game, how whatever. It was amazing. It was trying to narrow down my ideas into something smaller so we can make it. It had more questions, I answered more. It was just keep going down, down, down. So after about 10-15 minutes of just chatting back and forth, we came up with the name, we came up with the style, we came up with how it should start, what should the startup screen have, and this is what we got. It was pretty cool, but the aspect ratio was really off. The window was getting messed up as you scale them, so next option was to make it phone friendly, and it worked out perfectly. So I think I spent about at least 3 days, but not full. I was working. I did it at night. I was at like lunchtime with my phone, on and off, but mostly on computer at night instead of playing a video game. I ended up making a full tutorial board. I connected to Google's Firebase to add the save function and a leaderboard. So leaderboard serves as like a old like high score kind of thing, how many days you survived, how much money you have kind of thing. It's just for fun. I'll leave the link down below so you guys can give it a try and be on my leaderboard just for fun. And this all happened because I've been hearing so much about vibe coding and Claude that I should give it a try one day, and this is what I did. First few questions were just generic, but it turned out I was able to make a game. I felt like a game developer. And after that, I wanted to do more gaming, more programming, more talking, I guess. But I ran out of free credit with Claude, and I came to VS Code with Gemini because I just got a Pixel and it came with 1 year free of Gemini Pro. So I connected that Gemini Pro to this VS Code and did a similar thing, but I did feed the title market HTML to the starting point, and I did get some initial idea talking from Claude, Bloomlore, that one, to the VS Code, and it worked out pretty nicely. You know, Gemini still talks to me. It wasn't asking like dynamic question like Claude, but it was working. I just had to tell it better, I guess, to make it work. But it was working most of the time, and I made it to work. Now it's on my website, a title market, and a Bloomlore. I still have like a leaderboard for it, how to play, all that fun stuff. And it was really enjoyable. For these 3-4 days I was playing with Claude and VS Code, I didn't turn on any social media app. I was just talking to Claude, programming, not programming, but making game. All the HTML code next to VS Code, and Claude, they don't even show you the code. They just give you .html to play and test. That's how scary AI is. I didn't do any coding to make these two games. I just talked and instructed the AI to do something. To be honest, I rather make Gunpla than making game, but this didn't take any preparation. Gunpla does, and I asked Claude how to do cell shading. Maybe for next video, I'll do some cell shading with acrylic markers. See ya.